So hi,
Hi,
what's your name, please?
my name is Martha Iginiwim.
Okay, what do you do?
I am a social entrepreneur. My work intersects social impact, entrepreneurship, and technology.
Okay, so how long have you been in business for?
I think most of my work has actually been in the social impact space, but because I do a lot of consulting, a lot of management and their project management,
Yeah.
and also research. And I think I started my first major research role
Mm.
that was paid for. That was like in 2018.
Wow.
Yes, but before then, I have always managed businesses for my siblings and family and all. So I think all of those experiences. So
Mm.
now I am building my own management and consultancy brand, and all
Wow.
of those experiences are actually helping me to lay
Okay.
good foundation for what I want and what I want people to
Okay.
lean into.
Okay. Cool. So in this, would I say, let's say, in space of 6 years or 5 years doing this, what has been your biggest challenge so far?
So because I have worked more in the social impact space, if you know more about the social impact space, I think my biggest challenge will be putting people first. That sometimes you forget yourself,
Yeah.
getting lost in the old part. So social impact is in a way that you have to think about people, community, and sometimes you get lost in the whole process. So while you're trying to impact others, you also have to make sure that you're being impacted. You are not lost. So as
Yeah.
much as I found fulfillment, I also observed that at some point that my own self
Yeah.
was so much into this that I had lost some things. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Then for the part of me that is into audio management consultancy
Yeah.
for organizations and all, my challenge would be so people like relationship and relationships are good and people want to lean into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel people should be able to pay people for their skills and sometimes not always want to bring the oh I know you
Yeah.
thing
Right.
and you just want it to be you
That.
know
Yeah.
be is far below what it should be
Yeah.
at that cost. So yeah,
So it has to keep it professional in a
yes,
sense.
yes. Me, I like
Okay.
saying let's
What
separate.
is that thing you see in someone, right? Is it the skill set? Is it the mindset
Mm.
that shows value that makes you want to be willing to connect to the person more?
I think I just for me I give it as a gift when I just need to have just one conversation with you and I can measure your level of intellect
Is it like,
and all.
oh,
I
okay,
just need to I don't need the conversation to be
to
long.
belong, okay,
It can be just something you say and I'll be like, oh, I'm interested in this person. This person knows more and
okay.
all. So it goes beyond courage because there are some people that are so intellectually sound, but
Mm-hmm.
they don't even have the courage and they need somebody to be able to bring them to that
Last one,
level.
have you ever been broke before?
I have been broke. I don't know. I think I'm still broke. I'm still broke. Well, broke is relative. There's a
Yeah.
kind of money you want for
Mm.
yourself, and once you don't have that, you are broke.
Broke.
So I can't. So yes, I like saying broke is relative.
Yeah.
So there's a kind of money you want when you can
Okay.
just blink an eye, you can just get anything you want, and you
Yeah.
admire. If you cannot do that,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You should answer.
Me, I'm on. Okay, last one. If you had to leave them with a few guiding principles to set them
Mm,
up,
mm,
to like live a successful life,
mm.
what's your best advice to the younger generation now watching this right now?
Follow Jesus. I'm a Christian, unapologetically.
Beautiful.
follow
Beautiful.
follow Jesus, please.
Beautiful.
Follow Jesus. There is no business, no work, nothing you are doing that should take you away from God or
Mm,
just keep you lost. You will just fall from grace. And believe me, once you fall from grace, it's a long walk. You don't want to walk alone.
mm,
There's too much
mm.
for you. The world is too heavy for you to walk alone. I know I'm saying this from experience because I have also had my own fresh share of a little fall from grace and I know what that cost me.
Mm.
So I don't want anybody to ever fall from grace. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. I don't want to be there. So follow Jesus. Once you follow Jesus, it gives you the old guides that you need because you've not lived life before. That's what I keep telling myself. So mistakes are bound to happen.
Yeah.
But there are some mistakes that can be avoided
Yeah.
if only you did not cause them out
Yeah.
of your own carelessness.
Mm.
So some mistakes are just out of your own carelessness. So be guided. Don't be in a rush. They say the patient dog no longer eats the fattest bone, but
Mm,
sometimes patience is actually good. So
mm,
you don't rush yourself into what should not be. I
yeah,
know, yes.
that's cool. How important has faith been for you so far in business, in life, relationship?
I grew up a Christian. I grew up in faith. I grew up beyond just going to church to know God. That's how I grew up. I give the kudos. I always tell people I give kudos to my family, my parents and my siblings, and they'll be like, "It's your parents and siblings, they've done a lot."
Oh yeah.
I give them kudos a whole lot because character wise
Mm,
making me, I wasn't restricted. I was not that child that, oh, there's an activity in church and they'll say, oh, you cannot go. No, there's an activity in church, you go. So from a very young age, I started doing choreography, started taking leadership roles in church, started
mm,
standing in front on the altar and taking the, I'm a Catholic, so if you're conversant with the Catholic church, started
yeah.
standing on the altar to take readings for a whole church filled with thousands of people. And when I am done, I still get back home and I get kudos from my siblings, get kudos from my family.
You're inspired.
So do you understand?
Yeah.
So they were like my best motivation.
Mm,
You're growing up, waking up to morning devotion. You don't have option.
at
Everybody wake
all.
up and come and pray. You come and pray and everything. So I grew up not just being religious.
Mm,
I grew up knowing that there is a God. So I grew up, should I say, fearing God.
yeah.
I grew up fearing God. So I think it's even at adulthood that I had to start being careless at some point.
Yeah.
But yes, faith has helped me. Faith is still helping me. And there's no other way. It has to be God way. If it's not God way, I'm not interested at this moment.
Okay. I
We're
think
doing it the God way.
the God way. That's just it.
The
You
God
don't no
way.
other way.
There's
Every
no
other way
other
is a
way. It's
counterfeit.
the
I
God
mean,
way,
like,
please.
I
Thank you
mean,
so
thank you so
much.
much. That was so insightful.
Thank you for having
You're welcome.
me.